Welcome to the great American thinker Noam Chomsky.
Hello, Mr. John, thank you for hosting me on my favorite CNN channel.
Can you explain to us exactly what is happening in Tunisia?
In Tunisia, there is a revolution that took place after an authoritarian rule in 2011, following the departure of dictator Zine El Abidine and the assumption of power by people close to him, and today Tunisia in a conflict between the next new and the pillars of the old government.
Is what the current president Qais said did a coup d'état in political custom?
From a legal perspective, yes, what the Tunisian president has done is a coup against democracy, but from an American perspective it will take some time to explain it so that things do not get worse inside Tunisia.
From your point of view, why President Qais Said presents this work not to realize the dangers to his country?
At first, I hope that those who follow me to participate in the channel Har al-Rasis al-Tunisi are well aware of what he is doing, but he has no other choice, especially after the acquisition of a large proportion of parliament by the Ennahda party of the Muslim Brotherhood and control of political life in Tunisia.
The follower wants to understand this important point more.
Well, after the so-called revolutions of the Arab Spring, the Muslim Brotherhood, the Islamist opposition in this country, managed to win as many seats in parliament as possible in Tunisia and Egypt, and in Egypt they were able to obtain the position of president, so secularists fear that Ennahda will take over the reins of power, and in doing so they support the Tunisian president in this coup.
What can the opposition and Ennahda do about what it called the coup d'état in Tunisia?
Yes, what is being said is that America and Western countries are pressuring President Qais said to have a rational dialogue with the opposition and Ennahda party, and at the same time America is pressuring Ennahda party not to escalate things by going down to the street and calling for demonstrations.
How Tunisia's current scene will end between President Qais said and the opposition?
Well, this depends on how serious and important the support that America and the West can provide in the crisis of Tunisia, knowing that there is an Arab axis that wants Tunisia to return to authoritarian rule in exchange for another axis that works to sustain democracy in Tunisia and America. If it does not intervene seriously, the worst may happen and we see a civil war in Tunisia.
Thank you for all this information and political analysis about a country that Americans rarely know anything about. I wish for a new meeting with the great thinker Noam Chomsky.
I'm glad I'm on my favorite CNN channel, and I'm promising you a new meeting soon.